Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Jasmine is here from the Jasmine brand.
I'm not just any brand. I'm my own brand. Good morning, Angela.
Good morning, Jasmine brand.
It's Tuesday.
Yes, and we had a time last night.
Oh, we
Who
did.
goes out on a Monday?
Yeah, I don't. Bad idea.
Oh, man, but here we are, still standing.
I was hurt this morning, Angela.
I know, because usually, now that I don't have to get up at 4 a.m. anymore, I usually still wake up pretty early, but today was a tough one.
Yeah, I struggled a little bit. But you know what? The good thing is I drank a lot of water, too, yesterday. So, why are you...
I didn't.
Oh, yeah.
I just was All right. Well, of course, we have some fun things happening for you guys today. A lot going on, too. We were waiting, and I kept checking to see about Tory Lanez sentencing. I saw it was just taking forever, and then now we don't find out right away. We'll give you some more information, and we'll also talk about Iggy Azalea trending throughout the whole process.
Right.
Also, we have Gurus of the Gram today.
I love those gurus.
Yes, because we always send each other people on social media who are sometimes self-proclaimed gurus.
Yes.
Sometimes we're sending it to each other to be like, this person wildin'.
Right.
But sometimes we're like, yo, this so true, girl.
Yep.
All right, so we'll be doing that today. But of course, we always start the show with you guys shining a light on them. 800-292-5150 is the number. Call us up. Let us know who you want to shine a light on. And we'll talk about last night, too, right after that, because I'm very upset about something.
Okay.
You ever bought something and then lost it right away? We'll discuss that later, too. All right, but in the meantime, you guys, 800-292-5150 is the number. Call us up. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
We gon' light the block up. I'ma shine. I'ma shine.
Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. Happy Tuesday.
I like Tuesdays, too.
Oh, my God. You like every day. We love every day.
We do love every day. I have a favorite, and it's Thursday. So.
All right. Well, that's Jasmine Brand.
Oh, sorry.
In case you don't know. And it's time for you guys to shine a light on them. 800-292-5150. Jasmine, who you want to shine a light on?
I would like to shine a light on Autism Spectrum Disorder Foundation. I was walking down the street yesterday, minding my business, and there was this little booth set up outside, and, you know, people be asking for money. But this was for a good cause. They help meet the needs of children and families affected by autism. You know, if you have children that are autistic or on the spectrum, it costs a little bit more, not a little bit more, a lot more to put them in therapy, give them resources, you know, just little things like that. So I donated to their cause, and I just wanted to shine a light because it's really important for you know,
it's not easy for the parents either but find that children with autism are super geniuses,
girl,
in some areas. You just have to tap into that.
You have to tap into that.
To their superpowers.
And they don't always have resources, so.
All right, well, thank you for that. And who do you guys want to shine a light on? 800-292-5150. Trav!
Yeah, what's up, Yeezy?
What's good, Trav? How you doing?
Hey, Trav.
I'm doing good. Where my girl Jasmine at?
Hey, what's going on, Trav?
Ow, what's up, Jazz? How you doing? Look, Yee, when is G-Day?
August 27th, so I expect to see you there. We're in the midst of planning everything now, but it's going to be a time.
You going to be there?
Now, you know I'm going to be there. Yeah. I asked Dan.
You were supposed to be at the Roots picnic with us. I don't know what. So let's see if you can redeem yourself.
Yeah, because you were no call, no show.
Gee, you know that I come and throw up and support your G-Day every time you've had it the last 3 years.
All right, well, listen, you've been. Let's see how you hold up.
But I'm going to shine a light real quick on those brothers and sisters down in Montgomery, Alabama that was wearing hoes out. Yes. I love to see it.
Listen, when I tell you I was watching that, I almost cried.
What? Why?
I was excited. Joy. I was like, that is
so... Oh, tears of joy. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, tears of joy.
I almost cried. And then I was like, they better not get in trouble.
Right.
I was just happy to see that the black women got involved and took care of the Karen.
Listen, they was going.
The white woman was out there acting up, and I'm glad the black woman took care of them.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Chad, for calling.
All right, John.
Bye.
What's up, DJ? Oh, boy, how are you?
What's up, Angela Yee? I'm chilling right now. How you doing?
I'm good. Who do you want to shine a light on?
I want to shine a light on myself. I'm an entrepreneur. Lately, I've been doing a lot. You know, I got 2 kids. I'm married, so I'm driving trucks right now.
I DJ, I do 360 photo booths, and I breed Frenchies. So I do a whole lot.
Oh, wow.
I love Frenchies.
Oh, yeah, Frenchies are so
I haven't.
cute.
My dog. How cute is my dog?
Cream is so cute. Cream puff.
Yeah, she a little Frenchie. How much do
you
Frenchies
got
cost
Frenchies?
right now?
They cost about $5 to $25 bands right now. So
$5 to
I got some big
$25.
groups. Yeah, I got some big groups and I got some fluffies. So they go for about $20 right now.
Sheesh.
He got all
What's your
kinda hustles.
What's your Instagram? We want to see.
Yeah, Maserati Bully Camp. I'm going to start posting them real soon. Maserati Bully Camp. And then my DJ page is DJ Old Boy with 3 Y's at the end. So I definitely appreciate y'all.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
All right, thank you.
All right, ladies. All right, thank y'all.
Bye.
That was Shine a Light on him, 800-292-5150 in case you couldn't get through. And when we come back, let's talk about Tory Lanez. His sentencing was supposed to be yesterday, and we still don't know what's going on. We'll give you an update. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Oh, she about to blow the lid up off this pot.
Let's get it.
Oh, yeah. Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
Come and get the tea.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Jasmine Brand is here.
Yes. Not just any brand. I'm my own brand.
You putting that lemongrass lotion on your hand. Shout out to Moshudat. She's one of my makeup artists that actually makes this with her mom from scratch.
It smells so good. And I like to be moisturized before Yee.
Yes, we appreciate that. Now, let's get right into it. Tory Lanez, that sentencing is continuing today, that session. We thought he was going to get sentenced yesterday. That did not happen. The judge did not finish, but they are coming back today at 10:30 a.m. So that's 1:30 Eastern time.
Okay.
They said there were a few more things to talk about, and there's some details going on now. Meg Thee Stallion, people were wondering if she was going to go in and do a victim impact statement, but she did submit a statement. She said she struggled with whether to attend in person. Her absence should not be seen as should be seen as her preserving her mental well-being. Since Tory shot her, she said, "I've not experienced a single day of peace. He lied to anyone that would listen." Megan said that mercy is for people who show remorse, and Tory Lanez has shown none. She also thanked the LA County District Attorney's Office for their support, and she wants the sentence to be a message for every woman about violence.
Sheesh.
Okay, so she could not make it and did not want to see him at all ever again.
Understandable.
Now, Iggy Azalea did write a letter of support for Tory Lanez, as a lot of people did, but this was made public. And so she went on social media because people definitely had her trending yesterday. A lot of backlash.
Yep.
She said, "I've not been in touch with Tory for months. I have no reason to be, but I do wish him well. I don't support anyone. The whole thing is full of oddities. My letter never mentioned anything in regard to what happened that night. I was told this was for a judge only, yet it's being discussed in public. I never intended to publicly comment. I am not in support of throwing away anyone's life if we can give reasonable punishments that are rehabilitative Instead, I support prison reform, period. I was asked to write about my genuine experience and the type of punishment I think he deserves. I did." So she feels that it's being sensationalized. I've actually had to write a letter of support for somebody.
Did they shoot somebody?
No, but it was something really bad
Ooh, okay.
that they did. And I didn't believe it because it was a really good friend of mine.
Okay.
And so I could not believe what was being said about him. But
Right.
later on, it turned out he did do it.
Oh, see?
Yeah, I didn't know though.
Obviously,
Yeah.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
I
It's
really
like, sheesh.
believed him. All right. Now, so we'll find out today what's going to happen with Tory Lanez. Now, Neo, in the meantime, is kind of sort of backtracking on his statement. It all stemmed with an interview that he had with Gloria Velez on Vlad TV where he said this.
I have no issue with the LBG. I have no problem with nobody. I just personally come from an era where a man was a man and a woman was a woman, and it wasn't but two genders, and that's just how I rocked. I feel like parents have almost forgotten what the role of a parent is.
Amen.
If your little boy comes to you and says, "Daddy, I want to be a girl," when did it become a good idea to let a 5-year-old, let a 6-year-old, let a 12-year-old make a life-changing decision for themselves?
All right. Well, after that, he got a lot of backlash, and he posted, "After much reflection, I'd like to express my deepest apologies to anyone that I might have hurt with my comments on parenting and gender identity. I've always been an advocate for love and inclusivity in the LGBTQIA+ community, so I understand how my comments could have been interpreted as insensitive and offensive." And he goes on to say that he leads with love and he plans to better educate himself. Well, since then...
He changed his mind?
He got backlash from his comment about the backlash, and here's what he said.
I need y'all to hear this from the horse's mouth, not the publicist's computer. So check this out. First and foremost, I do not apologize for having an opinion on this matter. I am a 43-year-old heterosexual man raising 5 boys and 2 girls. If my opinion offended somebody, yeah, sure, I apologize for you being offended because that wasn't my intention. However, I'm entitled to feel how I feel. I have no beef with the LGBTQIA plus community whatsoever. I ain't got no beef with y'all. Do whatever the hell it is you want to do.
All right. I don't understand why, because I didn't think his statement was.
Yeah, I think maybe he could have left the last video alone. Yeah,
I don't think that was necessary because he was basically in this saying that he's got to better educate himself, which is true.
Yeah, but see,
right? It's not something he's ever dealt with.
But it sounds like he is not in agreement with that statement that was put out, and it sounds like a publicist put it out and not necessarily him. It did come from his account, but it sounds like.
But I kind of feel like what he just said is kind of the same thing that this statement said. That he still does apologize for
offending anyone.
For offending anybody, but he never said that wasn't his opinion still.
Right, yeah. I didn't know he had 7 kids.
Well, get into it. All right, well, that is your Yeetie. And when we come back, he got a lot of kids. We got About Last Night. Because remember, he had a couple after he was married.
That's right.
That weren't with the same woman.
Okay.
All right. About Last Night. When we come back, we'll talk about what we did last night. And I lost something that I just purchased, and I'm so mad about it. It's way up on Angela Yee.
Yeah. Last night.
So, about last night.
Last night.
Here's how it went down.
It's way up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Jasmine is here.
Yes, I am here, Angela.
From thejasminebrand.com. Make sure y'all check that out because she does have a real job.
I do.
And a real website, an entertainment site. And so last night we actually went out. My real estate attorney had a mixer. He does these twice a year.
Okay.
And it's good because I got to meet a lot of people that I've done business with just over the phone. You got to meet our lender who actually lent us the loan that we needed to get the building done. And he told me that a lot of people actually, when we started talking about this deal and how I was able to get a loan from a small bank,
right,
a bridge loan, he got a lot of business from that.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, so thank you, Alex, for providing that. And that was definitely helpful because...
And the loan you're talking about is for our property in Detroit.
Yes, the 30-unit building in Detroit. So that was a very fortunate situation.
Yeah.
But one thing that happened last night... that is constantly happening.
Yes.
Is when I go outside, because I don't go out all the time.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, that's a fair statement.
Okay.
Unless it's like mandatory for work.
Right.
You know.
You're not a party girl. No, you're not.
I couldn't even tell you the last time I've been to a club or anything like that.
No.
But if I go out, it's a reason.
Yeah.
And so I made it outside last night.
Yes, we made it outside last night.
Yes, Jasmine came. But one thing that's a fact is that Jasmine is going to say... Can I get the keys? I want to leave. I'm leaving. Can I get the keys? I want to leave.
Let's put this in context. You say it. Here's the thing, Angela. I can't physically leave unless I have keys. So I just like, okay, well, I'm gonna
Why can't you just stay?
See, Angela wants people to stay.
It wasn't even that long. And then we went to go eat after, and you ended up coming back out anyway. You went home for 20 minutes and came right back out.
Well, here's the thing. I give Angela heads up before I'm leaving, and I say, hey, Ange.
Sometimes you try to sneak out.
If I have keys, I'm sneaking. I'm out of here.
That's why we don't give them to you.
Yeah, no one gives me keys because they know I will leave. So I told Angela, I gave her like the peace sign. I had the keys or whatever, and then... I had been inside your place for 5-10 minutes, and Angela hit me like, we going to eat.
And then you were like, where? And then you came right back out.
I did.
I said, what was the point of leaving?
Because I didn't know you were going to eat afterwards.
I said it. I was like, we're going to go eat. We're hungry. And you were like, I'm leaving. I was like, all right.
I just have like a small like I'm not a extrovert. So I have a window of how long I can like mingle. And so I know when I'm reaching my cap, you know what I'm saying? And I know it's time to remove myself.
See, I know for me, when I go out, we come together, we leave together, right?
Yeah.
And I know I'm not unreasonable in the amount of time. I'm like, all right, we about to leave. Let's get going.
Well, in all fairness, when we were it was a rooftop party. When we were on the rooftop, I was fine. But when we had to switch locations, that's when I was checking out. I was fading out. And we also were drinking, and I was just like, like it was going, my energy was going down.
Okay.
But I am that person that is ready to go.
And that's hard, right? Because you never want to go out with somebody that's going to want to leave as soon as you get there.
But it's never just me and you. We always have people. So it's not like you're going to be by yourself if I leave you.
So if it was just me and you, would you leave?
No. Okay, let me be honest. It's never just me and you because when we get someplace, you always know someone.
That don't mean I came with them.
Yeah, but
I need a real wingman. If you guys are listening, hit me up. Okay, at Angela Yee. I need a real wingman who's going to be there. We having a good time. And in the height of having a good time and in the height of us toasting and doing shots, that's not going to try to slip out.
No,
that's what I need.
Okay.
That's enough, Jasmine.
Okay.
I need somebody that's a ride or die friend. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
I'm a ride.
Yes.
I'm not going to die.
Okay, a ride and live friend. All right, well, when we come back, we have... Thank you, Jasmine.
No problem.
We have Gurus of the Gram. And Jordan Peterson is talking about how to maintain your relationship.
For a couple to maintain their relationship without it deteriorating, they have to spend 90 minutes a week together talking about their lives, about how the house is run, about what they've all been doing to keep their stories caught up, right? And then they need to spend at least one time having a date, and 2 is better. And so that's sort of your minimal commitment level if you don't want things to deteriorate.
All right, what are your thoughts about that? For Gurus of the Gram, what are your basic necessities in a relationship? I know for me, I got to talk to you every day. You can't skip a day. All right,
Okay.
800-292-5150. What are your basic necessities in a relationship? It's Gurus of the Gram on Way Up with Angela Yee.
They talk that talk, but is it cap or nah? They are Gurus of the Gram.
Yes, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Jasmine is here.
Yes.
And we are doing Gurus of the Gram. These are Instagram gurus who sometimes have valid points.
Yeah.
Sometimes not. But today, Jordan Peterson is talking about maintaining your relationship.
For a couple to maintain their relationship without it deteriorating, they have to spend 90 minutes a week together talking about their lives, about how the house is run, about what they've all been doing to keep their stories caught up, right? And then they need to spend at least one time having a date, and 2 is better. And so that's sort of your minimal commitment level if you don't want things to deteriorate.
Okay, so I want to talk about basic necessities.
Okay.
He's talking about the minimal commitment level. I want to talk about basic necessities in a relationship. For you, Jasmine, what would that be?
In a relationship, I think it depends on if I live with the person or not. If I live with them, or regardless, I want
right.
to talk to you every day. I want some communication. I want to talk to you on the phone every day.
Okay.
And if we live together or we're around each other a lot, I want some affection. I need you to, give me some attention. And
Affection is important.
a little bit of affection, not too much, because I'm not.
Oh my gosh.
I know, I'm not. Whatever. I'm sorry. I'm
Give
not.
Jasmine the keys. She's got to go.
A little bit of affection. I like to be fed. That's my love language is food. So like feed me.
And you'll feed him too, right?
I'll feed him too.
Yeah. Jasmine will be like, "Do you want anything?"
Yeah.
And I think that is important because just having some type of, when I'm out, if I'm getting myself food, am I calling you like, hey, do you need me to bring you anything?
Yes.
Just showing that you care in ways that even when I'm not there, I need you to be still thinking about me.
Thoughtful.
Because I do the same thing. So at least reciprocate that.
Right.
Yes, and affection I think is important because sometimes when you're with somebody, you can kind of like
Fall
just
into the
be roommates.
yes.
And that can happen too. You end up feeling like this is my roommate.
Yeah.
We're cool, but we don't really be doing all that.
That becomes a problem. Yeah.
And the other necessity that I have though is for you to help out around the house.
Okay.
Because I don't think I should have to do everything. I'm not trying to be the person that's got to clean. I got to cook. I got to, I do go to work also clearly every single day, but I
Right.
need we got to do this together, maintain the household together.
It's a team
Yes,
effort.
we need a team effort.
Yeah.
And I need you to sometimes put your phone down. The worst is to be with somebody and they just be on their phone. You trying to watch a movie, they on their phone.
Right.
Like sometimes just forget everything else and just us. So let's see what you guys think. As far as Gurus of the Gram, what are your basic necessities? Nikki, how are you?
I am well. I'm going to call you Yeezus because, first of all,
Okay.
hey, Miss Yee.
Hello, how are you doing?
I am grateful. How are you?
I'm good. Listen, I want to hear what your basic necessities are in a relationship.
Basic necessities for me are kind of like external activities, not in the bed, in the room, doing things that keep the energy alive, art, creative exercises, doing things to keep the stamina on the physical front so that we're satisfied.
I like that. And you like creative people, I take it.
Yes, artistic, or at least someone who is not afraid to express themselves.
Okay.
I feel like with physical exercise is a different type of expression, and you can get to know your partner by how they act on a physical level outside of the room.
Okay, I like that, Nikki. Thank you.
I thought about that. Okay.
Absolutely. And I am not a ride or die per se, but I definitely won't leave at the height. We having a party.
Okay, good. All right. So I have a contender.
Okay. Well,
are you
yes,
in the New York City area?
I was born in Connecticut, so
Okay.
I'm familiar with the tri-state, but I'm currently in Georgia at the moment.
Okay, I'll go out in Georgia too. All right.
we're trying to find you a
I
friend that's
need
not
a
going to leave.
friend.
Friend that's not going to leave.
I need a friend.
we ain't leaving. It's a whole party. It's from the top to the bottom.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, girl. Yeah, you can have her.
Thank you. I love it. Bye, Jasmine.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Well, she can come for her comfortability, and then she can leave whenever she's ready.
Thank you.
And we won't even miss her.
But I'll say.
Thank
you.
you.
Okay.
We'll tell her later.
Go on ahead. I'm going to give you a set of keys.
Okay. That's hilarious.
Hey, Charlie. How are you?
All right, how you doing today?
I'm good, thank you. We just did Gurus of the Gram. What are your thoughts as far as your basic necessities in a relationship?
You know, my wife and I will be married for 7 years, August 19th.
Congrats.
And thank you. And I feel like, you know, the basic necessities for us, you have to communicate at least 30 minutes to an hour a day. And normally towards the end of the day, so y'all can decompress together and break it down together.
Okay.
Then the dating, I say 2 to 3 times a month is minimal. Like, that's the minimum amount. And you got to add some time in there for affection and love, too. Not just sexual, but just physical, caress, touch, kiss. You need all of that to keep that spark flying.
Okay, yeah. I love to cuddle. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you
That's
do.
necessary
Yeah,
in a relationship.
You got to do it. You got to get that time in. And you know what, Yee? Because I know they cut you off fast. Can I do a shout-out real quick to my black business?
Yeah, please.
So I got a studio in Royal Oak called Executive Studios. We do content creation. We are the first of our kind in Southeast Michigan. We do content creation for photographers, videographers, and we also have an event space, and I'm the lead photographer there.
Okay.
And I actually posted on your page. Next time you come to Detroit, come get some headshots for free.
All right, and you know Royal Oak is a beautiful neighborhood, so I'm going to take you up on that.
I appreciate it, Yee. For real, come look us up, man. I definitely got you.
Send me a DM now so I could shout out the page and everything.
I sure will.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, well, that was Gurus of the Gram. Thank you, Jordan Peterson, for that. And when we come back, we have your Yee Tea. Pansexual will tell you who has come out as a pansexual now. That means he'll pan anyone. Anyone he likes, all right? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. Yee Tea's next.
They say it's truth in the rumors.
From industry shade to all the gossip,
Talk to me.
Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
Talk.
Yes, it is Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Jasmine Brand is here.
What's up? Not just any brand. I'm my own brand.
Get it, girl. And it's time for some Yee Tea. All right, and Wayne Brady has come out as pansexual. He posted about it on social media, and he basically said, in doing my research, both with myself and just with the world, I couldn't say if I was bisexual because I had to really see what that was, especially because I really have not gotten a chance to act on anything. So I came to pansexual because, and I know that I'm completely messing up the dictionary meaning, but to me, pan means being able to be attracted to anyone who identifies as gay, straight, bi, transsexual, or non-binary. Being able to be attracted across the board. And I think, at least for me right now, that is the proper place. I took pan to mean that not only can I be attracted to any of these people or types physically, but I could be attracted to the person that is there.
Okay, that's fair. You know, I never really thought about his sexuality. You know,
I just thought about the Dave Chappelle skit. Always.
and as did him. And then he also said he's been attracted to men, but he's never dated a man.
Yeah. Okay. And he says he looks at it as bisexual with an open mind.
Okay.
So there you go. He was trending after that. Pansexual was trending after that. And, you know, I guess for him, he said he's been attracted to men at times in his life. He said he's dealt with shame.
Yeah.
A shame cake, just eating it every single day and then worried about people finding out. I've always had a wonderful community of friends who are in the LGBTQ plus community, people that I've grown up with in shows, gays and lesbians, and later in life, my trans relatives and my niece. I've always had that community, but I've always felt like a sham because I wasn't being forthcoming with myself.
I wonder why, and I guess he's kind of talking about here, why he decided to publicly talk about it.
I think that he might look at it like he's at a space where it took him a long time to get here, and maybe it'll help somebody else.
Be free.
Right, because he said that he dealt with a lot. He's been feeling this way for a long time. And he said Robin Williams' death in 2014 really impacted him and set him on his path to self-discovery. He said he got very vocal about mental health, not just the buzzword, because there's a lot of people that have their mental health buzzwords and phrases.
Right.
But he said, really what I have to do to function in this big world and still be okay with yourself. And he said that once he opened that door to himself, he started to learn about himself and start to owning up to things that maybe I'd either repressed, suppressed, or just didn't want to deal with.
Okay, I'm with it. He also has like a non-traditional relationship with his ex, and they're
living right next door.
Yeah, live next door, and that he's cool with the ex's husband or partner or whatever. So kudos to him for being open and being free.
All right, and will.i.am in the meantime opened up. He was on the Diary of CEO, and he talked about his being strong with his femininity. Here's what he had to say.
And I didn't have a man in my life, a father in my life to guide me through that. My mom did that, which probably made me even ultra feminine, which is, I have no shame of being super feminine. A lot of people question if I was, because I was feminine. I'm still feminine. I sit the way I sit. I act the way I act. My mannerisms are my mom's, and I'm strong with my femininity. I think it's a superpower. I like girls. Never was attracted to men, but I'm feminine.
Okay.
You think that, because I saw people having an issue with him saying being raised by his mom, but there's a lot of, I don't know, yeah. Do you think that makes men
feminine?
Yeah.
Well, I don't. Obviously, it's a case by case, but I can understand who you were raised by. You know, you kind of taking some of those characteristics, or But obviously, there are also men that were raised by their mom who are not feminine. So it just got kind of.
I'm gonna be honest with will.i.am. I never even thought about it.
And again, I was gonna say, but I never
thought about it.
With Wayne Brady, I never thought about it. will.i.am, I never thought. He always seemed different and unique to me because he's an artist. So I never thought about.
And very heavy into tech.
Yeah, I just never different hair. I was like, oh, okay, whatever.
Yeah, and I feel like the music that they did too was more like pop, crossover. So I never thought about like the way he sits or anything like that.
Me neither. Now I'm about to really pay attention.
Yeah, let's do a deep dive.
Okay.
All right. Well, that is your Yeetie. And when we come back, we have Under the Radar. These are the stories that are not necessarily in the front pages. They are flying under the radar, but you still need to know about them, and we want to make sure that you do. It's Way Up with Angela Yee, Under the Radar, when we come back.
I got news. This in the news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
Yes, it is Way Up with Angela Yee. Jasmine Brand is here.
Yes.
Ooh, let me fix this. All right. And it's time for Under the Radar stories. Now, this one may not be so under the radar because I know we trying to win, baby.
Okay.
The Mega Millions jackpot is estimated at a record $1.55 billion.
Ooh.
And that is for today's drawing.
Okay.
That would be the largest ever. It's a record high for that lottery.
When do we have to? Okay, the drawing is at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Well, how long do we have until we can buy a ticket or whatever?
Well, it says here, the cash payout is estimated at $757.2 million.
Okay.
So there you have it. Now that drawing is scheduled for 11 p.m. and that tops the Mega Millions previous high, which is $1.537 billion according to the lottery. So
okay. Can we try to get buy a lottery ticket?
Is it too late?
It can't be, and it can't be too late.
You want to hear
Angela.
something crazy? I never play these because I feel like I ain't gonna win, but I kind of feel like I need to do that. My dad sent me a picture of his, and if his wins, I wonder if I could use that picture and take his prize. All right.
Okay.
Is that a terrible way to think?
Awful.
All right. Older women's breast cancer is often overdiagnosed, according to a study. And they said that raises the risk of unnecessary treatment. They said a breast cancer diagnosis is an all too common reality for women around the world. And they said about 240,000 cases of breast cancer are diagnosed in women every year, according to the CDC. Healthcare providers and patients are usually inclined to pursue treatment to stop the disease, but some experts are saying it's not always necessary to treat breast cancer in older women with aggressive therapy. They said that women ages 70 to 85 are potentially overdiagnosed, and that refers to this phenomenon where we find that breast cancers on screening that never would have become clinically apparent. And the breast cancers are real. True cancers are under the microscope, but they would have laid dormant in a person's body and never caused symptoms. We wouldn't have known about that had we not gone looking. That's interesting.
That is interesting, but I don't want this to prevent people from getting their mammogram.
Yeah, no, it definitely shouldn't.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And also, a sidebar, I got a mammogram and they found something, and then I was so freaked out, and then I had to go and, get some more images taken, and everything was fine. But it's scary.
Yeah, and this is, by the way, they're talking about women aged 70 to 85.
Older women,
who are potentially overdiagnosed. That does not mean someone, is our age. I haven't had a mammogram yet, but I need to go and
Angela,
do that.
I keep telling you.
I know.
You need to get your mammogram.
So does everybody. I need to go get that. I need to get a full physical. I got to stop acting like I'm too busy to get that done.
Because, we got to take care of ourselves, friend.
All right, now, the FDA, by the way, has also approved the first postpartum depression pill in the U.S. We've been talking about this for quite some time.
Right.
But on Friday, the FDA announced that treatment will be sold under the brand name Zurzuvae, and it's a once daily pill that's taken over the course of 14 days.
I love this.
So this is something that is really serious, and women with severe postpartum depression may experience suicidal ideation and maternal deaths from suicide. That accounts for about 20% of all deaths that occur postpartum. And they said about more than 400,000 babies are born to mothers who are depressed every year in the United States. And there's never been any treatment for this before. That can last for months or even years without treatment.
Yep, it's a real thing. And Angela, I've talked to you about this before, and you were like, Jazz, I think you might be going through postpartum.
Yeah, sometimes people don't know why, and sometimes people can be ashamed about feeling the way that they feel. But it's good to know that it's something that's being taken seriously.
Yep.
It's out of your control.
Yep.
And so you have to do what you can.
I love that.
To be able to identify it, and I'm glad that they're taking it seriously.
Yep.
And also, thousands of flights are delayed or canceled. And so that happened actually today. There was a round of severe storms throughout the eastern United States. More than 330 flights were canceled early this morning. Another 1,400 delayed. And they said that's a big improvement. Yesterday, more than 8,200 flights were delayed and 1,600 canceled.
It's
so that means
inconvenient.
traveling these next few days are going to be ridiculous.
Because it's a domino effect.
Yeah, when you're trying to deal with what happened Monday, going into Tuesday, and then Tuesdays there's more issues. It's going to be, I see some people, I saw Gilly and his wife are stuck in Madrid.
Oh, wow.
And that their flight got canceled. I saw him posting to American Airlines that their flight was canceled.
Sheesh.
Oh, no, their flight wasn't canceled. Their tickets were canceled. They have first class tickets
Same
and they
thing.
gave their tickets away. Yeah.
Oh, no.
And so he was trying to figure out, and they told him there's no flights until Thursday.
That's so inconvenient.
Can you imagine?
No.
You paid for your seat and they gave it away because they overbooked the flight. That's what he said. So
that's awful.
We'll see what happens. All right. Well, that is your Yee Under the Radar. And when we come back, we got the Way Up mix at the top of the hour. Plus, we got Ask Yee today. And of course, more Yee. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Out like they Angela Yee, like they Angela Yee.
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee T. Way Up.
Jasmine gonna dance to something, won't she? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Jasmine Brand is here.
I'm not just any brand. I'm my own brand.
Anytime a beat come on, Jasmine gonna figure out a dance to go with it.
I got a bop for everything.
All right, now it's Yee time, and Sierra and Russell Wilson are having another baby.
Oh.
She revealed that she is pregnant, expecting her fourth baby, and that is her third with Russell Wilson. They shared their exciting baby news in a video announcement on Instagram that was filmed by them on their anniversary trip to Japan last month. So congratulations to them.
4 kids, that's a lot of kids.
Yeah, she got a 3-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 9-year-old. So it seems every 3 years she gets pregnant.
Oh, yeah. That's a nice little,
3, 6,
rhythm.
9. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So there you have it. Congratulations to them.
Okay.
Sierra. All right. Now, Drew Sidora and Marlo, Real Housewives of Atlanta. There's some drama going on here. Now, Drew wrote on Instagram, I'm sitting here in disbelief that Marlo Hampton would attack me by body shaming and attacking my weight at this crucial time in my life, being a parent, going through a public divorce, public humiliation, and just dealing with stressful emotional issues. Clearly, attacking me won't get you very far. If you feel this way about me at this size, I can only imagine what you think about women of all sizes who have weight challenges, illnesses, or eating disorders. And she said, shame on you at Marlo Hampton. Well, Marlo was on Watch What Happens Live, and here's what she had to say about Drew Sidora that she is responding to.
Marlo, Roran wants to know why you made fun of Drew's body when you've gotten lipo.
Well, because Drew has Drop It by Drew, which is for your body. And I feel if you have a Drop It by Drew or body consultant business, your body should be begging. She should go get lipo.
Wow.
Okay.
That is harsh.
Yeah.
To tell somebody you should go get lipo.
They both, everybody on that show, takes shots at each other.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
But still, she is going through a lot right now. She is very publicly going through. So I understand, that it is a limit to how.
That was going too far?
I think so, yes. I would never tell somebody they should go get lipo, period.
Yeah, I feel you.
All right, Questlove is writing a Hip Hop is History book, and that is for rap's 50th anniversary. And if anybody has the authority to do such a thing, it is Questlove.
Yes.
He told Variety no one else is writing it. And like his previous titles, because he has other books that I have all his books, Mo Better Blues and Music is History. The book will also be his near total recall of music history, things he heard, read about, or witnessed firsthand.
Okay.
All right. It's co-written with Ben Greene, and congratulations to him for that. That is a book that I would definitely get.
He is so talented. He wears so many hats. He has so many skills. It's kind of unfair.
Yeah. and the nicest person.
Yeah. You just bumped into him in the hallway this morning.
I just saw him in the hallway. Lost.
He's like, where am I going?
All right. Armani White managed to perform Billie Eilish with Billie Eilish. Now, when he was on Way Up with Angela Yee, not only did Jasmine get to do a viral TikTok dance with him.
Yes.
All right. We also had the opportunity to ask him whether or not he's ever actually spoken to her.
I had DM'd her, she ain't DM me back, but it was like a week or two later, she just liked the message, and I'm like, what made you come back to my DM?
Right,
What you doing over here? Like, but she's been cool. We playing a festival together. I want to say in August, so I probably end up meeting her for the first time then.
Well, it's August.
Yeah.
And he was at the show their show in Montreal over the weekend, and he did perform the hit that he has named after her. And imagine what happens when she came on the stage, the actual Billie Eilish from the Billie Eilish song. Listen to this.
You know that song that's like, that's a big t-shirt, Billie Eilish.
This is a banger.
That.
Yeah, that's a full circle
and she gotta
moment.
love that song too. By the way, imagine having a banger named after you.
Yep.
It's one thing if you're named after a song's named after you, and it ain't,
Yeah.
But this was a banger.
And it went everywhere, went crazy on TikTok.
And it's a fun song, so that's dope for both of them. you
Yeah,
know?
full circle.
All right, Little Baby's new seafood restaurant was slammed with a viral negative review, and they have now responded to that. Now, one person posted her review, said that she wasn't served the promised quantity, and gave the food a thumbs down overall. She talked about how she would never go back. Why was one of my pieces of fish like literally half? And then they had the nerve to cover it up with the other piece of fish. She said she also ordered a lobster tail with 6 shrimp, and they only gave her 4. They did respond and said, seafood menu greatly appreciates all feedback regardless of its nature as it contributes to the continuous improvement of our customer service. They said, we are unable to verify the timing of the video in relation to the food order. It's worth noting our opening day saw an impressive turnout of over 2,000 patrons with nearly 99% of reviews being positive. And I do want to stress to people, when a restaurant is brand new, it is not really the best time to go on there and try to bash a restaurant because a lot of times they're figuring out, ironing out the kinks. We were at a restaurant in Detroit, Petty Cash. That's fairly new. And our guy Lee was telling us about how when they first opened, they opened a few minutes late and people were waiting outside, and one guy wrote a terrible review about them.
Right.
And he was like, it was literally like our first week. He had to wait a few minutes, and that can really hurt a business. So just things to keep in mind.
Give them some grace.
Yeah. When certain times, especially when you're brand new and people are working out the kinks, like, you don't want to bash them too early on.
Right.
Trust me, I know.
She wanted some extra shrimp. Not extra. She wanted her 2 other shrimp.
Yeah, she wanted all her shrimp. I understand that. And that's when you call and be like, look.
And maybe she did, but I understand what you're saying too, though.
All right, well, that is your Yee tea. And when we come back, I want to talk about something that went viral also. I saw Rita Ora because of her proposal. Now, they shared some details. Taika Waititi, is that how you say it? Taika?
Maybe.
All right, so according to him, he's a filmmaker. Rita Ora proposed to him. Right. And so a lot of people were weighing in on that. We want to see what, we're going to talk about it some more when we come back. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
You vibing Way Up with Angela Yee.
Yes, it is Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Jasmine from Jasmine Brand is here.
Yes. Happy Tuesday.
Yes, a happy Tuesday. Now, in a recent interview with Vogue, Rita Ora and Taika Waititi, that is her husband,
fiance?
Yeah, no, they're married.
Okay.
They shared some details about their wedding, which is very low key, and their engagement which people did not know. But apparently Rita Ora proposed to him, and he says he said yes right away. Instantly. And he said that she also proposed only a couple of weeks before, and then they got married a couple of weeks after that. So, yeah. It all went down in the summer of 2022. They were on vacation. They had a very small ceremony at their home in LA of August of that year. They said there were about 8 people there, just close friends and family. And they also shared some never before seen photos. And this is all in vogue right now.
Okay.
But I saw she was trending after this.
Right.
And so was Tyke, because of the fact that she proposed to him.
Right.
Jasmine, I don't feel like you would propose to anyone.
Yeah, I like to never say never, but I can't see I was trying to think under what circumstance would I propose. First of all, I have a hard enough time, just regular things asking a man. So, so I just can't see. I'm just trying to think if, no, I don't think I would propose.
You know what? I don't think a man would want me to propose to him.
Right.
We asked our producer if his girlfriend proposed to him, what would he do?
And he said,
Dan, what did you say if your girlfriend proposed to you?
Get up. You are embarrassing me. Get up. What are you doing? Get up.
But so you would ruin the moment
Get
like that.
Up.
Why would you ruin?
Especially in public? Oh my God.
So in private, would you tell her to get up?
I'd be like, baby, let's wait. I got this.
So that's a no.
For now, I got this.
You
Relax.
can't, but I kind of feel like if she proposed to you
in public, you got to say yes.
But
no.
Yes, you
Get
do.
Up, get
what
up.
if it was a whole family was
what
there?
Are you doing?
Dinner.
Dan feels very strongly about this.
Yeah, why?
Like it's very irritating.
What if she had a ring and everything?
What?
Get up.
What if
Why
she had a ring?
This? Why did you do this?
You would ask her that?
Why are you taking this from me?
You would really.
This is my moment for you. Why are you taking this?
That's what it's about.
But here's my thing, right? Say she planned this whole thing. She's got her ring. She proposes. You can't just in that moment say yes.
I think you should.
And then have a harder conversation later
yes,
about so let's take this back.
Or just say yes. Because what are you going to do? Does it really matter who proposes to who?
I think it does. According to Dan, it does.
I know,
That's my
but
personal opinion.
Would you want to embarrass her like that? Because that could ruin her. She could be like, I can't believe you did that to me.
I'm just being funny. I'm saying that. I don't know how I would act. Everyone's got a plan until they get punched in the face.
Yes.
All right, Angela. All right.
He would act like when he met Drake. When he touched Drake, he would act like
gosh,
that.
He would lose his mind.
He would fan out for sure.
Fan out. All right, but so Jasmine's, that's a no for you.
Listen, what about you, Angela?
I think he would be mad at me too if I did that, and I think and that is such a tradition of that I feel like of men proposing to women but I also like the idea of breaking tradition.
Yeah. I think it's funny sometimes. Go ahead.
But I also don't want to really get married, so
then there's that.
There's that.
Sometimes when I'm being funny, I'll ask a guy to be my boyfriend. I'll just be being funny. You want to be my boyfriend?
You know what, though? The problem with Jasmine is that she'll mean it in that moment. And then an hour later, she changes her mind. She don't know what she wants to do. So she's better off not asking nobody nothing.
Yeah,
all right?
It's better off.
But we do want to see what you guys think. And especially in particular, if there's women out there who have proposed to their significant other. And even for men, if you've been proposed to, call us up. We want to hear what your thoughts are, what happened in that situation. This all comes from Rita Ora. It was revealed in an interview with Vogue that she proposed to her husband. And he said yes instantly. And I feel like if you're in love and somebody proposes to you, how do you say no? And I feel like this could be Dan's story. One day, our producer, if she proposed to you, you would say yes instantly.
Yep, he would.
Yeah, what can you do? You can't tell her, get up.
He'd be red, though. He'd turn red for sure.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, 1-800-292-5150. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. Let us know. Women, have you ever proposed, or would you, or are you going to? And guys, have you ever been proposed to? 800-292-5150.
Yeah, she back at it. Bring in the Mac. Way Up with Angela Yee is on.
Yes, it is Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Jasmine from the Jasmine brand is here.
What's up, Angela?
Hey, Jasmine brand.
What you looking at?
You just have some hair laying on top of your laptop. I was just wondering what was going on. Just some loose hair. I didn't know if you were flossing or what was happening over here.
Oh, my God.
I know I ran out of dental floss. But yes, we are talking about Rita Ora. Mm-hmm. She proposed to her now husband. And we just found this out in a recent interview with Vogue. Taiki said that she proposed to me, and I said yes instantly. He's from New Zealand, by the way.
Okay.
He shared that she popped the question only a couple of weeks before they officially got married. So she asked him to marry her, and then a couple of weeks later, they got married in front of 8 people in their home. The main thing here, though, is I know that there's this big stigma against women proposing to men. It's a very traditional, like the man gets down on one knee and proposes. He's got to plan it out. But, you know, as times are changing.
Yeah. You know what, Angela? I think I would. I'm now really thinking about it.
You are? So now you would propose?
I think if I knew for sure the dude would say yes and I wanted to marry him, and maybe I think he wouldn't propose to me because he think I wasn't interested or something. Maybe.
Well, first of all, Jasmine, if you're at the point where you could marry someone, he should know you're interested.
So you don't think I should propose?
No, but I'm saying that's a weird thing to say. Like, if maybe he wouldn't do it because he doesn't think I'm interested. So it's not asking someone on a date.
No, it's not.
It's proposing for marriage.
Okay.
So of course you're interested if he gets to that point.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. But I could see you doing it.
I could. And I could talk.
Jasmine is very random.
I am very spontaneous.
She'll be like, Angela, I was thinking maybe I should just propose because...
And you'll be like, look, Jasmine, no.
Hey, calm down. Are you sure?
No, wait. Let's talk about this.
Before you go buy this ring.
Yeah.
Non-refundable. All right, but we want to see what you guys think. I know there's some people out there who have done things against what the tradition has been. Some men who have been proposed to, some women who have done the proposing.
Right.
So we want to know... if you did it, would you do it, and what happened? 1-800-292-5150 is a number. Have you ever proposed? And guys, have you ever been proposed to? Del, how are you?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Will you marry me?
I'm already married.
Oh, so now tell us that your wife proposed to you?
No, this was before my present wife.
Okay.
I'm on my second marriage.
Okay, so what happened?
Well, like early 70, like 75, I was a teenager and I was messing with an older woman, and she liked me so much that she actually proposed to me and told me she was going to put the car and the house in my name and everything.
Wow.
And you were a teenager? How old was she?
31.
Oh, wow.
She was going to put a house and car in your name. What did you say?
I said I was too young and I got to make my own money because she told me I didn't have to work or nothing.
Oh, wow.
And I told her I was too young and you're taking away my manhood. I got to make my own money.
And how old were you exactly? You said teenager, but is that
I
like...
was 17.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. And 31? Wow.
Sheesh.
That's wild.
You was about to be a boy toy. All right. Well, thank you for calling in.
Okay. Thank you.
Hey, Coco. How are you?
Good, and you?
Good. Thank you. Now, have you ever proposed to someone?
No, but I've actually been thinking about it for a while now.
Ooh. Okay. Do tell.
Me and my guy have been together for like 9 years. Known each other for more than that, and I'm ready for it. And I'm tired of waiting, so I'm like, and I like to embarrass him.
Oh, I know that feeling. All right, so what are you going to do, you think, if you're going to propose? Would you get a ring? Are you going to get down on one knee?
Oh, yes, I'm going to do the whole shebang. Like, I like mess with him in general. We're like the same person. We're only 4 days apart, and we're both really creative.
Okay.
So what you going to do?
So, I have no clue. Like, I love Halloween in Salem.
Okay. It's very random.
So, yeah, I'm so random. Like, it's a hot mess, but...
Okay. When you do it, can you film it and send it to us so we can post it with this call?
Yes, I would love to. I'm hoping I can get, like, someone, like, in the back filming or just, like, a random stranger.
Oh, you have to, girl.
Yeah,
you got to get that on camera.
We need to see it.
Yes, because he wants to do it, but I've set him up so many different times going on vacations or just little situations, and I'm like, oh, well, there goes that opportunity.
All right, well, keep us updated. I want to see this, and I want to post it, and we'll put this call with it when you do it.
Yes.
Yay! I'm so excited. I'm so glad I got through.
All right, thank you. I love that. She said they're the same person. They like to embarrass each other.
Yeah, okay, it works out.
Hey, Jay.
Hey, Angela, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing just fine. I was calling in to let y'all know it can happen when the women propose to the guy. My wife proposed to me, and we've been married for 12 years, but we've been together for 26 years, 5 kids later. And happy.
I love it. Okay, well, congrats. So tell us how she did it.
She came up to me after we had been dating and everything for a while, and she asked me to marry her, and I said yes.
Okay.
And so we've been together ever since.
Did she have a ring? Did she get down on one knee, or how did she physically do it?
Well, actually, I gave her ring.
Oh. Okay.
I was going to propose to her, but she jumped the gun and proposed to me.
Okay, all right. I love it. And look, it
worked out. Yeah.
Yes, most importantly.
Oh, yes.
All right, well, congrats to y'all. Tell her we love it.
I sure will.
All right, thank you. Hey, Garnett, how are you?
All right, I'm good.
Good. So have you ever had anybody propose to you?
Yeah, one of my exes did, and I told her, that was kind of disrespectful. So I just walked away from the relationship.
Wow.
You said it was
That's
disrespectful.
harsh.
It's disrespectful. I mean, both my parents raised me right. Find somebody you love, you ask the parents for their hand in marriage, and then you get on your knees.
Okay.
She was trying to do some sneaky stuff behind my back. That was disrespectful to me, so I just walked away from the relationship.
Wow. Okay.
Yikes. All right.
All right. I mean, I guess it was more than just that. Sometimes people propose because they don't want you to leave because they done messed up so bad. They like, well, maybe we should get married. They want to. They ask you to marry them.
Yep.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Well, we're also right now watching what's happening as we're waiting for this Tory Lanez sentencing to go down. They're supposed to be back in court in about 20 minutes.
Okay.
So I've been online just watching as reporter Megan Cuniff is live out there reporting from what's happening. She said she feels like it'll be done by around noon, which is 3 p.m. Eastern.
Okay.
All right, and so we'll see. He was supposed to get sentenced yesterday, but we're going to give you some updates from what we know so far. This is a huge deal. Tory Lanez sentencing today. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. When we come back, we'll talk more about it.
Now I'm back at it.
You vibing Way Up with Angela Yee.
All right, it is Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Jasmine from the Jasmine brand is here.
I'm not just any brand. I'm my own brand.
And before we get to what's going on with this Tory Lanez update, another update has come in about Made in America.
Oh, yes.
That festival has been canceled. This statement was just recently posted, literally a few minutes ago.
Right, yeah.
They said it's due to severe circumstances outside of production control. Now, SZA and Lizzo were supposed to be headlining.
Oh,
If you guys recall when they announced that.
Okay.
But now they said all ticket holders will be refunded at original point of purchase, and it will be back again in Philly in 2024.
Oh, wow. Have you ever been to Made in America?
I sure have.
Okay.
Had a great time in the Duce Lounge watching the show. But
if you
no.
do say so yourself.
Yes. So now let's get to Tory Lanez because we are waiting to see what's going to happen. They should be back in court in about 10 minutes.
Okay.
All right. Megan Cuniff has been live on YouTube, so I've been watching everything that she's been saying.
Right.
As they're waiting for Tory Lanez to get sentenced. She talked about the 76 character reference letters. I know people are calling it support letters, but they're really character reference letters where you talk about a person's character.
Right.
All right. She also is addressing the fact that Tory Lanez's lawyers want him released from jail and enrolled into a substance abuse program. And his attorneys are saying their client was suffering from alcoholism at the time of the alleged shooting, and his culpability was therefore reduced. Now, from what Megan Cuniff is saying as she's reporting from the scene, what is alcohol responsible for if you say you didn't do anything? And so that's why that's an issue. And they also feel like if they tried to release him, for him to go to a treatment facility, he would not be eligible for that even.
Because he's not a U.S. citizen, is that why? Or?
And I think also because I don't know if he really is an alcoholic.
Okay, well then there's that.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
I remember when we had comedian John Laster up here, and he was talking about for him to get admitted into a facility, he had to drink all day. right? And
Yeah.
just to go there and to get dropped off to show that you really have that type of problem.
Right.
Now, she also said that they're not going to consider the lack of remorse because remember, Meg Thee Stallion did write a letter. She did write a statement. She didn't appear, but she did give a statement about how she did not want to be in the same room with him again. And he has had a lack of remorse. But what they are taking into consideration are the social media posts that he's done and the songs and song lyrics after the shooting. And those are major aggravating factors in what's going on. So
I can see that.
I'm just watching what reporter Megan Cuniff is saying because she's been reporting from the scene. It's the second day of Tory Lanez' sentencing for shooting Megan Thee Stallion. And so there's a lot of things happening in just a few minutes. We should be getting
out.
things. Well, we don't know how long it's going to take till we find out, but it is kicking off. Again, day 2 of this sentencing. Prosecutors again are asking for a judge to hand down a 13-year sentence.
Angela, how long do you think he'll get?
I really have, honestly, no idea what's going to happen right now. You know, he does have these 76 character reference letters. Whether or not those matter, who knows? I do think the social media posts and the songs definitely didn't help.
Right.
You know, he's being charged with first-degree assault with a firearm. He's hoping to get just probation, but that seems highly unlikely.
Yeah,
so
doesn't seem like that's going to happen.
It should be some type of sentence that's going to happen, but we'll keep you guys updated. I don't know if it's going to happen during the show today, but it should be today at some point. All right, that's your update. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts.
All you should know.
This is Ask Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Jasmine from the Jasmine brand is here, and it is time for Ask Yee. That's when you guys have to call in and ask anything you want. 800-292-5150. We are always here to help however we can. Hello, who's this?
This is Toya.
Hey, Toya, how you feeling?
Hi, Toya.
Good. How are you?
Good, thank you. So what's your question today for Ask Yee?
My question today is I want to know how do I repair me and my mother's relationship. We've always had a tumultuous relationship over the years, and my mother recently felt, sick. She's very sick. She had a stroke, and I'm trying to mend things, but for some reason she doesn't want to mend them. We both have accused each other of sleeping with each other's men and just different things that have, kind of transpired over the years. But when I came home and I put that stuff to rest, and things just keep happening. They had my mother a surprise birthday party. They didn't invite me and my kids. Wow. And I'm her only daughter, and I have her only grandkids. And it's like she's almost trying to cut us off, and it's sad because I'm almost like a B word in the street to my mom, but I've seen her be that with her mother. I'm trying to break this curse, but it's hard for me to deal with because I don't understand it. And now that she's sick, we were told that, basically it's written that we can't see my mom at her funeral because me and my kids will never look down on her. I have 4 children. She doesn't speak to my children. She's created issues with my children, tried to create issues between me and my children. And I don't know what to do because I'm still wanting to mend this relationship with my mother. I'm still a little girl that wants that hug, that wants that love, because I'll never get it anywhere else.
Toya,
I don't know what to do.
I just want to say you've already broke that generational curse just by you even having this conversation, and the fact that you've been able to love your children and give them the unconditional love that they need as their mom.
Yep.
And a lot of times our parents, we look at them like they're supposed to be our superheroes, but she's clearly gone through some things herself to make her this way, and her treatment of you is more of a reflection of what she's been through, and it really doesn't have to do with you or anything that you have any shortcomings or anything like that. That's more of her issue. And so I think at a time like this, you make your best effort, and that's the best that you can do. Right? And
now we're not even allowed. She's been out the hospital about a month. Me and my kids are not allowed around.
Who's preventing you?
Me and my brother, we keep in contact. My mom has me and my brother. So he's letting me know my mom don't want to see me right now. But all my other family members telling me stories. They're going to visit her. I'm falling out with cousins and stuff that are allowed around. But I don't want to cause her I'm not going to just show up and cause an issue. So, but I also am leaving my phone open and nobody's calling me with any information.
Right.
When she went to the hospital, you had to have a password to even find out about it.
Is there a way that
but
you
can
write her a letter or maybe send a video message that your brother can give to her?
You know what? That's a good idea because I've been texting her. That's a good idea.
Because I think
Because I've
seeing
been
it and
texting
watching it,
you
and
all the time.
and when you do that, it's not about blaming anyone, or I think it's more about the fact that that is still your mom. Right, you still love her, and you don't want.
That's where I'm at.
You don't want her to pass, and you guys haven't mended things, and you don't even want to discuss. Yeah, and you just want to give yourselves the opportunity to at least be able to express that to each other, and that's all that matters to you.
I'm gonna try that video thing because I've been trying to figure it out without me showing up, because that'll cause another issue. But that's a good idea. I'm trying to work through it because I came home to heal. So all this stuff, nobody realizes I'm really fighting sobriety and everything to this.
We really can't control how other people are. We can only
at all.
control how we handle it. And it sounds like you're doing your part. And sometimes we have to be at peace with, look, I love her. I have to love her from a distance until, we may never work this out, but I love her. I pray for her. I have my own children. I'm going to take all that energy and I'm going to pour it into my kids, and I'll make sure this will never happen again. But sometimes we have to be at peace with how another person wants to handle things. It's out of your control.
I think that's what I'm gaining, is trying to gain some peace.
Yeah.
All you can do is, I think, send that video message, have your brother deliver it. No, nothing accusatory, just very heartfelt, whatever you want to say to her, so that you have gotten that off of your chest and let that be a burden gone from you. And then she can take it from there. But that's the best you can do. If you said she's had her health issues, brain hemorrhages, you can't just show up there.
Right.
But I understand that you want to, but you can't. But what you can do is give her whatever love that you want to give her, and so that when she does pass, at least she'll have that, and maybe she'll come around before that. But in the meantime, you've gone through every avenue that you could. And look, breaking that generational curse is also giving unconditional love to your children and never letting that happen in your relationship.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank y'all so much.
Well, Toya, we're going to say a prayer for you right now. All right? We got you. We're going to say a prayer for you, and we love you.
Thank you. I love you too, Angela. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right. Well, that was Ask Ye, 800-292-5150. Woo.
That was a lot.
I know. But I pray that she gets everything that she needs and the closure that she wants to get from this, and that she can let her mom, when her mom does pass on as peacefully as possible, and that she can take that love and pass it on to her kids.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, when we come back is Last Word. You guys get the opportunity to have the last word. 800-292-5150 is a number. Call us up. We love to hear from you. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Pick up the phone.
Tap in. Tap in and get your voice heard.
What the word is.
Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Jasmine Brand is here.
Yes, I'm here.
And our time today is coming to a close.
I know.
We are still very carefully watching what's going to happen with this Tory Lanez sentencing. And so that should be happening like any time now. We should find out.
I love the time of your show because it's always something happening.
Yeah, from 10 to 2, that's when a lot of things are breaking. And then we get to report on it. Live.
It's like a little newsroom.
And when I tell you, we really sit in here like it's a newsroom. We're like constantly updating. Did you see this? Did you see? Made in America got canceled. Sierra's having a baby.
Right, yeah. So it's a lot happened today.
Yeah, life did happen as the show goes on. So I'm always like, oh my God, did you see this? And we're always sending each other things.
Back and forth.
And making sure that we bring that to the airwaves, because that's important to me, to be able to be like, look, you guys, here's what's happening.
Yeah.
So again, I will be back tomorrow on Way Up with Angela Yee. I want to thank everybody for calling in today. We had a lot of great conversations.
Yes.
We talked about men getting proposed to.
Yeah, I'm going to propose to a man. I got to figure out who, but go ahead.
You know what's crazy? At first you said you wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
And now you're thinking about it for real.
I'm thinking about it after we talked about it, after I heard the callers. I'm having a change of heart, Angela. So don't be surprised if I ask you, should I propose to whoever this non-existent man is?
All right. I cannot wait to see it. As long as you're happy, I'm here to support.
Okay.
But again, you guys always have the last word, whether you want to shine a light on somebody, whether you want to tell us a secret, whether you want to weigh in on a topic, pick a side, you have some suggestions. If you have an Ask Yee question, we had a really powerful one today and yesterday as well. And so I love the fact that I want people to walk away feeling like a little bit better, at least, and a little bit more hopeful.
Yep.
That's important to me. So I appreciate y'all for trusting us. 800-292-5150. You guys have the last word.
My opinion is that I've been proposed to by a lady that I love. Came to my job and in front of all my friends and people that got that on one knee and proposed to me. And I said yes. We ain't together today, but we still talk. We're still friends. She still wants to marry me. But that's just my opinion, man. I think it's all right. I think it's cool.
Yes, my name is Cynthia Kelly. Yes, I would propose to my man because at the end of the day, it's all love. My sister-in-law proposed to my brother, and they stayed married for 54 years before she passed away. So, yes, I would definitely propose. Love is love. God bless you, Angela.
Hey, Angela, this is your boy Daniel. My girl proposed to me, and I said yes, because she been me the whole time we've been together, and I low-key been liking it. And she makes more money than me, and she maintains me, so I'm like a stay-at-home dad. And we have like 5 kids together, but I take care of all of them. She comes home, I cook, make her a sandwich, do the clothes, wash the dishes, all of that.
Going way up, turn up with Angela Yee.